Hi guys, and welcome to this week's Alakazam Video Blog. David.
How's it going?
Yeah, all very good. It's been another busy week. We've got to apologise for this vlog going up a couple of days late, but it has been very busy. Monday night you lectured at the world famous Magic Circle.
I did.
Which was great.
I had a great time.
Yeah, it was really good.
Everyone that come and watched, it was really good fun. Yeah.
And we had some unexpected visitors travelling from afar. Leo Schmetzers, our good friend from Holland, flew over just to watch your lecture.
I know. I apologise again, Leo.
Yeah, I told him it weren't worth it.
Yeah.
But no, it was
great to see him.
Yeah, great night. Great night at the Circle. And the rest of the week, realistically, we've got to thank you for this, but we've had so many orders for Limitless. It has now become our fastest selling new release, I think, ever.
Yeah, and for good reason.
Yeah, and the reviews are starting to come in, so check out our website for the reviews, and these are from people that have bought it and used it. So I want to thank you all for that, but it has, basically, we've just been trying to catch up with orders and pack in, and Claire's sort of packing away all the stuff. Yeah, so that's great. So I want to thank you for that. That's Limitless. It's selling really well. If you haven't seen it yet, please check out the information on our site and the little trailer.
Yeah, and the recent vlogs, because we've been...
Yes, we've been talking about it. Also, if you have purchased Limitless, please have a look on the front of your disc. There will be a registration code on there. It doesn't matter where you've purchased it from, because Limitless is now available from most magic dealers, or all good magic dealers. So there's a registration code on there. All you have to do is register it, and there's an extra hour's worth of bonus footage, and that's got my new handlings, it's got loads of new routines. It's really, really worth registering it. It will cost you nothing, and the bonus footage will be there for you. So if you've purchased Limitless, please register it and watch the bonus footage, because that is all my updated thoughts and handlings on Limitless.
And I will say, 3 of the routines on the updated version, in my opinion, are the best routines. Limitless. So because we come up with them later in the filming, they're not on the disc, so it is a must to check it out. Yeah,
Brilliant. So thank you once again for purchasing Limitless. So what have we got this week, Wavy?
Right, we have got another oldie.
Yep.
But this is something that I performed years ago. I think you did as well.
Yeah.
And I did it the other night at a gig. I thought I'd take it along, and it got just the biggest sort of like TV reaction style reaction, and so now I carry it in with me all the time.
Yep.
Swell, which is a
new one,
a little something we've come up with. And then Chaos 2.
One from the Vault, Chaos 2. Okay, so what should we start with?
Start with Wiregram.
Wiregram. Okay, we'll cut to a little performance of Dave entertaining me with Wiregram.
Mr. Nuddy.
Mr. Loosely.
Yeah, street magic.
Yes.
It's the rage at the moment.
It most certainly is.
Crazy with stuff that they see in front of their eyes with everyday objects. And I thought I would try something like that for you. I snagged my finger earlier on this, and so I kept it because I thought I could try something cool with it. It's
just a piece of wire.
It is, but you know, I'm a magician, so I can do anything apart from fly, so that's fine. Pack of cards.
Yep.
What I'm going to do, I'm going to literally just drop a few piles on the table, and you just say stop.
Stop.
Here?
Yeah.
Okay, take the card, have a look at the card.
Shall I show my friends at home?
Show your friend at home.
Friends.
Friends. Show your friends.
There's at least 4 of them.
Good?
Yeah.
Got it?
Yep.
Drop it back in. Now, a few things you've got to do in order for it to be a very impressive street magic trick is it's got to happen in your hands. So I'm going to allow that. If you don't mind holding on to this, I will just open this up. It's just a piece of wire. With your left hand, if you could hold there for me. Okay, now you are the one that picked the card, and you have that thought in your mind. Yeah? I'm going to try and cause that thought to travel down to what you're holding. Like a little mental antenna. If you like. Yeah. So I've got the red mat here, so hopefully the guys can see this, but just a little bit of fire. Did you see that?
I did see that's quite...
It's kind of like morphing.
It's actually really eerie.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
So this is moving while I'm setting fire to it, and this is all happening in your hands. Now there's more to it than this. If I keep it going here and here, you can actually see, this is hard to do sat down, but it starts to morph.
Ooh.
Morph into a card. Which says, if I hold this up, you should be able to see that says the
7.
Oh, I think we've gone out of focus there.
Have we?
Yeah.
7 of hearts. I'm going to put it down here. Hopefully you can see it. Just like it'll be that way for them, won't it?
Yeah.
That is really cool. And one thing to say, if you have got Limitless, wiregrams are available in the 7 of hearts. I don't think they're available in the 3 of clubs, but it's a great, we were talking about combining the 2 as well, so it's a thought of card and everything.
Yeah.
But the same as you, so you messaged me on Saturday after the gig,
yeah,
saying that, you know, you're going to do it all the time and everything else. And I used to have the same reaction to this, those simple things. I think as magicians, we tend to forget that sometimes we look at things like bruised. I used to do bruised all the time.
Yeah, same.
And bruised got an incredible reaction. And as a magician, I don't understand it, because I think, well, surely they must know, but they don't. And things like this, I mean, to be fair, even when you were doing it to me, it looks really eerie when it's jumping about and forming this thing.
But the first time I lit the wire to this particular group of people, and it just started to move.
Yeah.
That on its own, they were like, whoa, putting their friends in and that. So then I'd done a little bit, and it started to go to the 7, and they were freaking out. And when I got the heart, they were just, it was nuts, you know. It
was great. And the other thing with wiregrams, anyone that's not familiar with them, this you can use hundreds of times. So now all we have to do is stretch it, and that will work again.
Yeah.
If we do this on here, boom. There you go. So you're straight back into it again. So wiregrams, they're great as a little reveal. They're absolutely fantastic, and they take up no room. You can just have one screwed up inside your wallet, which you've got.
Yeah, or around the lighter.
Yeah.
You know, you can. Is it concertina?
Yeah. And
then wrap it round. So it's very small, but it plays really, really big.
It's, you know, you need to. As a magician, it's all about the reveals. Do you know what I mean? Because if you break down a card trick, it's a selection control, and it's what you do with it at that point that makes the trick different. 90% of the card tricks you're going to do are roughly the same. It's only the reveal and the process, not the process. The process is the same. It's the route you're taking to get to the ending that's different.
And this takes it away from a card trick. Once the card's selected, it then takes it in a different direction.
Yeah.
So.
And that's why it's so nice if you were to combine it with something like Limitless, which I know you've done in the shop a few times. That's why it's really good, because they've never taken a card out. They're just thinking of a card and using the mental antenna line. You know, your thought's going to travel down here and everything else. How could you possibly know the card, and how could this know the card? You know, it's great. But they come in various cards. I think we've got the options on the website. But that's wiregram. It's a great reveal.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, Pete.
David.
You're going to show me one from the vault.
I am. Chaos 2 by our good friend Mark Elsden. Okay, let me show you it, and then we'll talk about it.
Let's do that.
Now, David, I know you believe my latest invention was limitless. I've been working on a very secret invention.
And you haven't told me?
I haven't told you because it's secret. Hence I put in the word secret into that sentence.
I feel betrayed.
Let me show you what it is. It uses a deck of cards.
Yeah.
And this.
A box.
It's not just a box.
Okay.
Actually, I'm quite offended you've just called it a box, but we'll get onto that in a moment.
I was going to say it's been invented.
Not like this, it hasn't. I'm going to show you what it is. A deck of cards. I'm going to have you select one, but we're going to do it face up. In fact, I would usually use 2 people for this, so you're going to play the part of both. Okay? So as I dribble the cards down, just say stop.
Stop.
There?
Yeah.
Sure. Card number 1 and
stop.
There?
Yeah.
Card number 2. Perfect.
3 of clubs and the 2 of spades.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now here's the idea. I'm going to take. We're going to take roughly half the cards face up, and on top of those, I'm going to drop half the cards face down.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to pop them inside this bad boy. You thought it was a box. It looks like a box. It's actually a chaos and order machine. Let me show you what happens. If I pop the cards in.
So it's a box with stickers.
It's not a box. It's got micro electronics built into it. Now, bearing in mind the cards went up, half face up, half face down.
They went in, yeah.
Yeah. Push the chaos button, the one at the top.
Are you going to give me an electric shock?
No, just push it. Look, what happens is the box starts whirring away like this, but something incredible is happening inside the box. Even though the cards were half face up and half face down, the machine is going to start to alternate the cards, and it will. Oh, it stopped already. That was quick. It usually takes longer than that. But even though they were half face up, half face down, now they're face up, face down, face up, face down. Let me see if you can see that. Face up, face down, all the way through the pack.
Nice.
Incredible.
Yeah.
But let me show you something, because if we take one of the selections and we'll put it face down at the bottom, one of the selections face up here, so they're not in the same position.
Right.
Okay. In fact, what we'll do is I'll show you that the cards are face up, face down, face up, face down, all the way through. Yeah.
Well mixed.
You happy?
Yeah.
The cards are going to go back into the box, and this time just press the order button and off it goes. Now this takes longer because the order button not only tries to separate them, but it also tries to put them all facing the same way.
Right.
So it takes about it's finished. It takes about 1 or 2 minutes to do usually, but that's happened quite quick. This must be the version 2. But what you'll find is that every single card is facing the same way, apart from this one.
Yeah.
And this one. Now, do you remember the name of the 2 cards?
2 of spades and 3 of clubs.
3 of clubs?
Yeah.
And the 2 of spades. And that, my friends, is Chaos 2. It's great, isn't it?
That's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So I'm just still a bit upset you kept it from me.
Well, Chaos 2, it's one from our vault. It's one that I love doing. It's a great thing when you've got people in the shop, or you know, it's if you're doing tables, the reset is very, very quick. You're getting quite a lot of magic there.
Yeah.
You can do it in the hands. You don't need a table, but the table's nice for some of the spreads. So if you're doing table magic, you know, just a little bit of room just to spread the cards, just to give the display.
It's a nice full routine. It's not just a trick. It's a nice routine, and I think this is fun.
Yeah.
The whole sticker thing, really build it around.
Yeah,
and I think the kids will love that as well if you do have any children.
Oh yeah,
you know,
because it's visual. It's very easy for them to understand that, you know, you've got a block, and then suddenly they're all alternated. So you've got those visual moments where it's all separating. And you know, these stickers don't have to be stuck on a box. You can stick them on a blank face card and pretend it's a remote control or something. You know, give them it to press the button.
So can I just clarify that there are no microchips in here?
There are no microchips. It is just a regular, well, it's not even a regular deck of cards. It is a special deck of cards, but it's not electronic.
Regular box.
So don't buy it and then send an email saying my electronics are missing.
Oh, well, I'd cover that.
Yeah, good shout. So with this, you get the specially prepared deck, you get the stickers, you get a DVD that teaches the routine in full. Like I said, it's a very, very quick reset. With regards to a difficulty rating on our website, I think it's got a a 1 or a 2. It's very easy to do. It's something that you can learn to do very, very quickly as well, because the cards do the work for you. All you've got to do is really remember the sequence in which you do things. But apart from that, I think it's a really, really good trick. It's very, very commercial. You know, if you were doing tables or any sort of performance and you wanted to throw one card trick in there, this is a great one, because it's quite, like you said, it's a full routine rather than just put it back, it's in my shoe or in my wallet. This is a proper full routine. So that, my friends, is Chaos 2 by the incredibly inventive Mark Alston. Right, before we go on to the final trick, I want to tell you about a new pre-order that we've got coming in. It's a trick called Sealed by Menny Lindenfield. It's been getting a lot of buzz in the magic community of recent weeks. We've got them coming in, I believe, next week, so they're on pre-sale on our site at the moment. We haven't had a chance to look at it in the flesh yet, but all the reviews have been really, really great.
It looks really great. I can't wait. I'm sure as soon as we get one in, I'll either do a lowdown on it, or we'll...
Yeah, we'll do it on the blog, and we will do a lowdown. But until that point, we're going to drop the trailer in, so you can have a look at the trailer, see what Sealed is all about. But as soon as it's in stock, we will be doing it will be on our vlog, be on a lowdown. But you can pre-order that now at Alakazam Magic. So here's the trailer for Sealed by Menny Lindenfield.
Wow! Oh my god!
You can actually even touch it right here. Can you feel it really in there? It's really inside. You can actually see it right inside. And of course, I'm going to let you check the cellophane. Make sure it's completely normal.
Yes. Wow.
And of course, you have the card as well with your signature right there. And you can keep this as a souvenir.
So that was the Sealed trailer.
Yeah.
Looks absolutely awesome. I can't wait to get it in stock.
Yeah, definitely. Can't wait to actually have a go with it. So that's Sealed. But the last thing we're going to be looking at this week is a little creation of ours.
Yes, called Swirl.
Yes. This is basically a real nice working card routine. Very visual, close up. You distort the back of a signed playing card in one of two ways. Or there's probably loads of ways, but two ways that we teach. One, which is Peter's handling, which is visibly do it using your thumbs right there close up and hand it out. And then there's my version with the smartphone and distortion app, and you visibly distort it and capture that moment that it happens, and they get to keep the souvenir if you want them to. So yeah, it's great fun.
Well, just to give you a bit of background, because bicycle cards, that's what the Swirl card looks like. Anyway, I'm going to take the camera closer later because you're going to do your routine, so we want to get it on there. But that's what the Swirl card looks like. Now, the story behind this, about 4 years ago or 5 years ago, I was doing a card run for various tricks that we were releasing. And the card run was with the USPCC, and I had one slot left, and I wanted to create a gaff card for my performance. So I came up with this swirl thing. Now, an interesting thing is Bicycle, to my knowledge, no longer let you alter the backs of their cards. So this was done before that new rule came in. So it's very, very hard now to get cards with gaff backs printed by the USPCC. You can get them screen printed and various other ways, but actually printed by the USPCC is very, very difficult now. Now, when you were sort of visiting, I think when we were doing one of the old vlogs about a year and a half ago, you went up in the loft and you found a box of these, because I had only been using them, I'd never released them, I was just using them for my own performance. You found a box, asked me what they were, and instantly you come up with the sort of app routine. It was different back then, but you've progressed it since. And you're the one who has convinced me, because it's only me and you that have been using them, and Andy, you're the one that's convinced me to actually release it. So these are only available through Alakazam Magic because we haven't got enough to wholesale. I don't know whether we'll ever be able to get them done again.
It's one of those things, right? I just thought people would like to have a go with it. I think after doing it and seeing the reactions it gets, and again, it's a bit like Wiregram. It happens really close up in front of them. You distort it. They're left with a souvenir and a talking point. And you know, the workers know you want stuff that's quick, visual, and they're left with something they're going to talk about.
And it's like, you know, especially nowadays, whenever you go out and perform, the thing you hear about all the time is Dynamo, Troy. You know, have you seen these people? This is that sort of magic, that weird, you know, you're distorting something, distorting reality, as they like to say. It's that sort of effect. And it plays so well, it's so commercial. You get such a great reaction from this type of magic. Now, it's up to you whether you want to get the card signed and hand it out as a souvenir. I do sometimes, I don't sometimes.
I do, and but I think it's very easy as a magician to just look at this as another gaff card. I think when you actually see the reactions it gets and how it plays, it's far more than that. But yeah, you get 10 of the swirl cards in the pack, along with another gaff to help you through the routine, and then our streaming video. But I think you guys should see it. So here's a performance of swirl. Pete, I'm going to drop piles down on the table. Just say stop.
Stop.
Here?
Yeah.
That's the card we stopped at.
Okay.
Is that in view?
No.
Yeah. I'll turn it so you can see it.
Okay, that's in view now.
2 of hearts. I'll tell you what, actually, I will get you to sign your name across the face of it. Or I'll do it for you.
You do it.
Dave.
My name's Peter.
I know. I'm Dave.
Okay, hello Dave.
Thank you. If you take my phone, I'll just open it up, keep the code to myself. I will say this isn't a coded app, it's just a normal app in which wherever you tap.
Yeah, I can see you clearly. So if I tap there, they can see that that's...
Yeah, so keep tapping. And if I turn it over, I want you to keep tapping the centre.
Oh, lift the card just up at... Yeah, perfect.
There. Keep tapping.
Yeah.
When I say stop, stop, I'm going to capture the moment. Ready?
Yeah.
Stop. Just about there.
Oh.
And actually, if you move the phone out of the way, it's nothing to do with the phone. Now that's become a reality. On the back of the signed card.
Wow. Right, so that was swirl. So just to remind you, you get 10 of the swirl cards, you get an extra gaff to help you with my routine, and also you get a streaming video where David teaches his routine, I teach my routine, and we've got some bonus ideas. But however you want to present this, whether it's a hot shot cut and it spins out the deck and the back goes funny, whatever you want to do.
UFO card, you capture the moment. Yeah, loads of cool ways of utilising it. So yeah, that is swirl. Right, so that's it for this week. Once again, we apologise for it going up just a little bit late, but it has been pretty crazy. And yeah, what do you want to add? Because I'm taking heed of your telling off that you gave me last week. I didn't tell you off.
Well,
I just said when you wrap something up,
Wrap it up.
Put a bow on it.
You
No.
say. You said to me. You said, "How comes every time you say, well, I've got nothing else to say, you talk for another 20 minutes?"
I may have said that. But anyhow, we're rambling now. Thank you so much for supporting us, guys, watching the vlog this week. To follow us and get all the videos, please subscribe here and follow us on Facebook and Twitter. And we will see you next week.
I have got something to add. I have got something to add.
Okay, grab another cup of tea, guys.
Okay, this is very, very quick. As of Monday, our public wish list competition is going to be running. Basically, what the competition is, every couple of days for the next 2 or 3 weeks, up until the point that the post stops, which I think is about the 22nd of December. Every couple of days, we are going to choose someone who has sent us in their wish list, and we are going to choose something from that wish list, and we are going to buy it for them for Christmas.
Oh, that's nice. Brilliant.
Out of your wages.
Fantastic.
So, if you haven't already set up your public wish list, do that now. Very easy to do. Just find the products you want, click add to wish list, create a public wish list, name it, stick all your stuff in there, and send your email address to all your family and friends so they know what to get you for Christmas. The great thing is, if one person buys it, it takes it off so no one else can buy it, so you don't get duplicates. And also, once you set up your public wish list, send us an email to sales@alakazam.co.uk with the subject line "My Public Wish List" and send us your username. That way we'll be able to see what's on your list, and every couple of days we are going to choose someone's list at random, but it will only be the people that have sent it in to us, because otherwise we won't know they've got a public wish list.
Yeah.
We'll choose someone at random, we'll choose a product off their list, and we will send it to them free of charge as a little Christmas present from us to them. So, and that will happen up until the point that first class post stops, which I think is around about the 22nd of December. So yeah, that's really it.
There we go, guys. So, have a fantastic... Yeah, subscribe, right? Have a fantastic week, guys, and we'll see you next week on the Alakazam Video Blog.